Arnold Schwarzenegger likes to fuck pigs.
Yeah, right? Apparently that's the
What
headline.
is wrong with him?
She must remind him of somebody. Well, whenever you're around somebody that much, there's something about them. He could probably find her big nipples sexy. You can find something sexy on anybody if you're around him enough times.
I guess he likes the big old titties, too.
That is horrid.
She's got bigums. There's a glamour shot that we're looking at. Well, I guess not officially a glamour shot, but a picture of her where she thinks she looks good.
Horrid.
And she's maybe a 3 in that picture. Maybe a 3. She's got a man's face.
Man's face, man's shoulders.
It's horrible. What is he doing?
Fucking her.
That means Maria Shriver. I'm sorry.
Terrible in bed.
You want to leave her out of this whole fucking thing because she's hurting today.
He wanted something with a little beef.
No, man, she's probably horrendous in bed, like Jimmy just said. Cold as fucking ice.
And you're right, though. I bet he wanted. Look at the fucking meaty, fucking big fat tits.
Yeah,
he wanted somebody he could pound. I mean, Arnold likes to fuck hard.
Is that Arnold's kid?
It looks just like
That's
him.
little Arnold.
Oh God, who didn't know that was his kid?
Oh,
of
God.
course, she knew years ago, but she stayed with him, huh?
Oh, that is a fucking scratch-off ticket.
And then Arnie throws her in a cheap house, fucking. That I guess she's now trying to pay for.
Oh, is that? Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of the stories coming out today. But she is horrendous.
She's really, really bad.
Is beauty skin deep or something? Or
Yeah,
beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
Guaranteed.
Or beauty is
He
what?
honestly just didn't want to grab that fucking gunny sack full of antlers in bed, and he needed something with a little bit of meat to it.
Man,
And she was available, probably willing.
Wear a bag.
Yeah.
Or she was probably. Is she a cleaning woman? What was her official title?
She was a cleaning woman. Maybe he wore a bag and she fucking, when she was dusting the next day, grabbed it out of the trash.
Thank you.
Fucking space fooded it into her pussy.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, God.
Because why would he be willy-nilly with his sperm?
Yeah. That's some fucking valuable sperm right there.
Yeah. And then there's a picture. TMZ's all over it.
Happy family.
Our pal at www.tdd.com, right?
Yeah.
He's all over it. This picture,
How did that stay quiet?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't know. That's amazing.
Is in front of his family Christmas tree with this woman who's holding Arnie's son with Maria Shriver, who was born a mere 5 days apart from his love child.
Yep. Isn't that amazing? He fucked and then fucked and
and the two women had kids 5 days apart.
5 days apart. Whoops.
What is he doing? He's a movie star. He's the governor of California, and he's banging a 2.
I'll say one thing. She kept her mouth shut, though.
Yes, she did. She took the pinch. She kept her mouth shut. She didn't rat.
She is a 2, and she kept her mouth shut.
She's a 2.
It's very important.
That could clean up and be a 3, 3.5, maybe.
You know, if she was like an 8, a 9, or something like that, she'd have yapped, just like they all do. But she's the Perkins waitress out of the whole fucking, you know.
Why doesn't ugly?
lot.
Why doesn't ugly talk? She's ugly, man. I'm sorry.
They're grateful.
Sorry for the women out there, but this broad is ugly, man. Yeah.
Grateful, thankful. She knew she had the cash cow right there.
Yeah.
And she didn't shut up. The hot chicks, they just know when they talk, they're going to get the money from the press and everything else, you know?
Mm-hmm. So there you have it.
She kept the yap shut.
Fuck.
Hey, Arnold. Wow.
But she's got some bigums.
Yeah. It's disgusting. What is Arnold doing as far as his acting career goes? I hear he's booking a movie. What's he got? Some kind of drama?
Operation Dumbo Drop.
That's...
Yeah, he's trying to get his movie career together.
Yeah, he's going to do some kind of drama, I think, though. Don't want to be typecast. I think he's past his action hero days, right? With those big baloney tits on the beach.
He's trying to reboot Terminator.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. With him as who?
Terminator.
Not the Terminator. Huh. What the fuck are they going to do? No, you can't have a Terminator like that.
An old one?
No.
You're terminated. I'm going to terminate you.
It's against the whole thing. You wouldn't fucking... Terminators wouldn't get old.
They may make an older one, though, to blend in a certain way.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
Terminators
what
don't
they're
get
gonna
old.
do? Terminator to blend in. Sorry, we got the rest home.
Wow, I don't know, man. That's just.
I don't know. Yeah, I ain't buying it. Wow, what a slob.
After you drag this shitty topic for 2 hours, you should tease the weather for Saturday for the next 2 days.
Oh, what is the weather for Saturday, by the way? Because I'm going to be at the Pocono Raceway, and it's better be nice. See? And I'm saying that just to annoy this fucking guy.
Then he writes hacks.
All right.
And then he writes Joe fucking Rogan, laughing my ass off. Good job making that a bigger letdown than it was. You're probably one of 10 people that are not into the announcement that Joe Rogan's joining this channel.
Wow.
Even the haters are having a tough time rallying the troops around this one.
I love...
This is a huge deal and a very good thing for this channel.
I love that.
So nice try, buddy. Nice try.
I love that his life is so fucked up that he has to listen to something he hates.
Nice try.
Like that's how miserable this guy is. He's got to just sit there and go like, well, I hate this, but I got to sit and listen to it and just be miserable.
Well, fair enough. Let's maybe ask him this, and he can answer this before he's banned.
All right, before he's banned.
I want to know about your radio show, and I want to know about your radio empire, who you're getting together for your network.
Yeah.
Or are you just a loser that is jealous of what we do for a living?
I think it's one
of the two.
Thing.
It's one of the two. So which one is it? Are you a loser that is jealous of our success and our radio friends, or are you some kind of radio fucking genius yourself? And you got a hit radio show, and you got an empire, and a bunch of radio guys around you. So please answer that question, please. Thank you.
He's an angry, bitter person. Just an angry, bitter, hates what he's doing with his life person.
And I made the mistake yesterday by saying that this Joe Rogan announcement, is pretty much perfect across the board. And you said you saw one guy.
One guy.
But because we said that, then these idiots had to come out of the woodwork and try to stir shit up. But guess what? You're losing on this one.
You're not going to
be able to rally the fucking troops on this one, pal.
You're never going to get 100% of the people, so there are always going to be assholes. Like you said, there could be like videos, and it's like you get a dislike. You see like. And then there's like 2 dislikes on the fucking flight deck footage of a shuttle launch.
Yeah.
It's like, who wouldn't like that? And what's your problem with it? There's always got to be, I like that. So with the Rogan thing, there's always going to be people that just, bleh.
I got a couple guys. I know exactly who they are, by the way. They're not fooling anyone. Every time I put a video up, they dislike it immediately. To me, that's really fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I've been putting up videos for 2 years, and I know exactly who they are. They quickly dislike
Me and Jimmy?
it. That's how. Yeah, probably.
We don't like anything that doesn't showcase your cock.
But that's how. To me, that's really creepy. They obsessively have been doing this for 2 straight years, and I know exactly who they are. They're not fooling anybody.
People.
I got creepy, weird, psycho stalkers.
They do tend to be creepy.
And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to give it away, because
give it away now.
Because unfortunately they have to be watched very carefully. See everyone else. Joe Rogan, it's a great announcement. Yeah. So nice try, buddy. And of course you're not going to answer my question.
No, he's done.
Of course you're not going to answer, right?
Goodbye.
Look, if you're a radio guy and you think you do a better radio show, and
you do an awesome show,
and you're building some kind of radio network, all right, I want to see what you think is great.
Yeah,
but obviously you're just a fucking loser,
miserable,
a jealous fucking loser.
Just bask in the fact that he's miserable.
Who probably never even took a shot at anything in his life.
Did nothing.
Most of the haters, that's what they are. They've never taken a shot at anything in their lives.
Haven't really accomplished
and they're jealous
anything.
of the people that have gone for it and became successful.
Haven't really accomplished anything.
Look, I was a scared little fuck when I was growing up, but guess what? I took a chance.
Yeah.
You never took a chance. So now you're going to try to fucking destroy what we got? That ain't happening ever.
When I had nothing and no hope or anything, I used to have to write letters to people.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a dick and you suck.
Yeah.
Stamp. No return address. Ha ha. Drive to another town to mail it so it's a different fucking post office stamp. I'll show you with my anonymity. Asshole.
So there you have it. Rogan does join the channel, and we're very, very excited. More info on the way. And nice try to that guy who doesn't even get credit for anything because I'm not mentioning your name.
I guess.
And of course you didn't write me back because you're a fucking little pussy boy.
Fagala.
So what do you think of this Arnold Schwarzenegger thing?
Well,
and then we're going to move into the weather, of course.
Then we'll do the weather for Saturday.
Yep.
Well, like you said, he likes fucking pigs.
Well, what's the attraction there? Just
really,
because she was close to the family?
Yeah. She's close. She's available, willing.
Familiarity breeds contempt, they say,
Yeah.
but it can also breed other weird shit. Like you can become sexually attracted to. He doesn't need to fuck her.
Just to see somebody every day, and it was probably very convenient.
The personality got him. I'm telling you, something with them big giant tits. She would show it. She did something that just where one day he went, "Oh, I want to fuck her." Like he probably couldn't believe the first time he jerked off to her. I just jerked off to that monster that cleans the toilet. Happened.
I bet the fact that she was in the house too kept everything quiet because he's not driving to a hotel. Mm-hmm. He's not out where people could see him. She's not driving to the house with people going like, what the fuck is this chick coming to the house? She has a reason to be there. Oh. So it's probably the easiest fuck with him able to stay out of trouble.
So he sacrifices the looks knowing that
the convenience.
He's got a sure thing.
And
no one's going to question it anytime soon.
Yeah.
And then he's got the big old titties he could play with a little bit.
There you go. Juggle those things around to the hurdy-gurdy.
But not looking up from the titties too much.
Yeah.
That's a brutal face.
I bet he did a lot of fucking from behind, where she's on her knees with those giant udders hanging down to the bed.
And he's just cupping them.
And he's just like fucking juggling those tits. God. Fucking her from behind.
Who made the first move?
Yeah, he probably did. He probably smacked her on her ass.
You don't think she was bending over a little too much to clean the toilet, or
maybe she was a little flirtatious? But from what I've heard about Arnold, the slightest bit of flirtation just makes him pull his cock out and start slapping it on her. Like he's always been a womanizer.
Yeah,
you watch some of those early interview videos with female reporters, and he's smacking them on the ass. He's rubbing their legs. I would like to kiss you.
Right. And then this woman gets pregnant, and what is Maria Shriver thinking? As she's probably still working for the family.
Probably just thinks,
Did she come up with some imaginary boyfriend that she never met, or
some lettuce picker?
Imaginary husband? I don't even know if she's married.
She might be Travis saying she's married.
She's married.
Oh, she was.
Then what happened once an Austrian face popped out of her vagina? Her husband's like, I'm leaving you.
Yeah, he was listed as the father on the birth certificate.
Was he?
Oh.
Yeah, and she told him that,
How the
It's Arnold.
Dude, that was kept quiet?
Yeah, how did that guy not talk?
Is he an immigrant? Are they immigrants? They have family
I don't
or
know.
something?
They're not. I know they're not married anymore.
How do you keep that fucking quiet?
Maybe she's an illegal.
No,
apparently her sister also worked for Arnold.
Oh, I bet she got a tool.
But dude,
too.
people always... dude, if I met Arnold, I would tell everybody. He dumped a load in me. I'd be on the shows tomorrow telling people. Good one, Jim. I'd be on the shows tomorrow.
The shows.
I couldn't think of anything, so I just said something vague.
Know who was on the shows? Was our pal Ian Halperin talking about this.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, we're trying to get the audio.
Are you kidding me?
He was on Access Hollywood and The Insider. And
why did they have him?
Because he wrote The Governor.
Yeah.
He's an expert on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, I was saying this a while ago to Jim Norton.
Jim Norton.
Norton. I love Norton.
Let's say hi to Hugh in Nashville. Hugh.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
What's up?
Hugh.
Hey, love the
Light
show.
blue.
I
Yes,
was thinking,
Hugh.
I haven't seen a picture of this broad, but it could be that, he was a fitness guy all his life, and maybe she's fat. He's probably got this weird thing inside that maybe he's secretly, I don't know, he likes that sort of thing. I don't know.
Likes out of shape women.
Yeah.
As kind of a goof.
You're kind of attracted to the opposite of what you are. I don't know. Maybe
No, but I think she must have reminded him of somebody, or maybe just being around the house. Some people are just sexy, man. Some people have a sexy vibe to them, and they have your number sexually. Maybe she's just one of those people that has his number and knows how to fucking turn him on and fucked his brains out.
Yeah.
So weird. It's just a
right,
weird
punch it out,
situation.
Maybe she spanks him. Maybe he's a big fucking sub, and every chick fucking does whatever he wants. And maybe this one was like, you're a bad boy. You're going to be spanked. That's probably how it started. Fucking a year before they, pick up your socks. And she gave him a little swat in the butt. And like a little mind. He was like, oh, mother used to do that.
An adult baby, maybe.
Yeah.
How did this all come out, by the way?
He told her Maria Shriver.
But why would he tell
ago.
10 years later? She must have had her suspicions, and finally he came clean with it.
There were
right?
some news sources that were really close to breaking it. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wanted to beat them all to the punch.
Yeah.
Get ahead of the story.
Yeah.
But how do the news sources get involved?
I don't know. Yeah, they're always looking
Maybe
for
because
something.
the kids started getting older and looking exactly like Arnold
She
Schwarzenegger.
has divorce papers when she divorced her husband, and it's listed on the divorce papers that they have no children together.
Oh.
So obviously there's a child somewhere.
And it started like, I think they started poking their schnozzes in there when they saw that neither of them were wearing wedding rings anymore. So they probably were wondering, what's going on with Arnold and Maria Shriver. And then they say, all right, let's look a little deeper. We find the maid, and she doesn't have any kids, but she's got a kid, and it looks just like Arnold. Oh, boy.
You're getting a request. You don't have to do it, obviously. Yeah. They're begging you to do Arnie waking up in the morning.
With that, he doesn't seem to really give a shit.
You don't think he gives a shit?
No, he doesn't care. He don't care.
But he's not going to now marry this girl, right?
No.
He's going to be paying child support, but that's about it. You squint, you could see that pixelated, and you could kind of see right through it.
What, of the kid?
Yeah, or whoever he's in a picture with. The pictures of the kid are out there.
Why is he protected? It's just a kid's face. It's not like he's...
Well, the papers will not show the kid.
Well, the websites will.
Yeah, of course, the websites have been.
You want Arnold? What do you want? The impression of him getting up in the morning? I'll do it. Start terminating.
That's probably exactly right there, Chip, to a T. Kid looks retarded there. Looks a little retarded.
He doesn't look bright.
She's showing him off like she just scraped foil off of his face with a quarter. shook. Ooh, winner. It looks just like a fucking young Arnold.
Oh, absolutely.
It's Arnold smoking a doobie.
Fontaine, come on, brother. This has potential. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Fontaine.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Man. Happy birthday, Jim.
Good evening.
You know, he didn't fuck her yesterday, so the kid's 10. If you take off 11 years, she might have been a 5. She kind of looks like fucking Rocky Dennis.
Yeah, she looks like fucking Rhea Perlman, but like a lot fatter. A monster version of Rhea Perlman.
She's actually worse looking when she was younger.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimbo.
Yes, Fontaine.
He fucked that girl, and I think the kids were born 5 days apart, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
He had his good boy come and his naughty boy come.
Oh, yeah. I can't do Arnold. I have a big, a good boy load and a naughty boy load. A good boy load and a naughty boy load.
It always turns into
Jamaican. It's Jamaican Arnold.
Good boy.
Boy.
By the way, I love the fact that people are tweeting that they can't get that out of their head. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Opie was whistling it or humming it just like right before the show started.
Yeah.
By the way, hold on. A secret text I received last night. It's from a very a lovely unnamed woman at 8:27. Greg won't. This is Opie's wife texting me.
Oh.
Greg won't stop singing, and she puts in quotes, naughty boy phone with dance moves.
Oh, there's dance moves.
I hope the original is better than his version. Oh, and I hate you for this. So around the house at 8:30, she just wanted to relax. And he's dancing naughty boy phone.
We were walking around the neighborhood as a family because I learned yesterday you have to do the dip as well. So I was doing the dip and walking at the same time. See, I don't hate all your characters, Jimmy. I only hate one of your characters.
You don't hate me.
No, I don't mind Uncle Paul.
Oh, I know you don't.
I like Uncle Paul.
Sure you do.
Sure, who doesn't?
But I was sort of doing the Jamaican version.
Oh, the Jamaican version is
that's the
amongst
version,
my favorite
right?
versions.
And people want it on video today.
It's been covered many times.
Sometime today, we're going to have to do that. So Ian Halperin, His Highness, was all over the news yesterday. ABC. Oh, fuck, he was on ABC.
He must have just been beside himself. Like, what a stroke of luck. He puts out the Governator book.
Right.
Which, look, didn't really fly off the shelves.
No.
And then he's the go-to guy for these entertainment shows.
Let's see if we get a different Ian Halperin.
I doubt it.
Because he's on ABC. Here we go.
14 years ago, the mother of the illegitimate child was reportedly working pregnant at the Schwarzenegger Shriver home. At the same time, Maria was also pregnant with her fourth child.
I know for a fact she's heard the rumors about the child out of wedlock before, and they've tried different things to patch it up, but nothing has worked.
Wow, he's very normal.
To patch it up.
And now they're saying she was pregnant 14 years ago? How old is this kid?
Almost 14.
14.
I thought it was 10 years ago.
No, it's 14.
Holy shit.
But you feel bad for Maria Shriver. She remembers, I guarantee you, her and this woman had heart-to-hearts about their kids.
You think? Right.
We both had babies 5 days apart. She worked for fucking 20 years. Ooh. Maria Shriver probably kept, how's your baby? Mm-hmm. Oh, they talked about it. She talked to Arnold about it. She has memories every step of the fucking way with this. Oh, how humiliating.
And they were pregnant at the same time. So some of those gifts Maria Shriver got that she didn't need because she's really rich, she probably said, here, why don't you have this? So sharing like baby shower gifts and stuff.
Brutal for Maria.
I think she knew. I think Maria Shriver knew.
I don't know if she saw the
and
kid.
It's just another dopey bra that stays in it for whatever reason. The power.
Just knowing
having
him,
a power couple was good for her as well.
Just knowing him over the years, for that many years, and knowing the type of person he is, she probably knew he was fucking around. You can't keep that shit a secret. Mm-hmm. And you think that's the first woman he was fucking around with, or the last?
There was one of the articles I'd read yesterday about it said that there was a portion of time where women were showing up at his private offices.
There you
go. Wherever his office is in Hollywood or whatever, and women would come in, looking as if they had some kind of business to conduct with manila envelopes or whatnot.
Yes.
So I'm sure he was banging broads in his office.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there are probably other little Arnold children running about, scurrying about. Maybe we'll find a few more in the news.
More His Highness on the news. He was the big get yesterday because he knows all about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ian Halperin, everyone.
Sure he does.
Schwarzenegger biographer Ian Halperin says he's not surprised by the news and says even more shocking details of Schwarzenegger's private life may soon come out.
I learned that he possibly had kids with up to 6 women, and so it was not.
Why doesn't this fuck ever tell us this stuff?
Up to, kids with maybe he did. We just weren't listening.
Yeah, he might have
maybe
said
we
that.
were calling him a fucking asshole while he was telling us all this news.
He's been doing our show off and on for well over a year now, maybe 2 years. And he has never answered a fucking question.
Because he probably just came up with this before he sat down to do this interview. It's like, well, maybe 6 kids.
Look, it's fun to beat him up for 2 straight hours, but how about you give us something, Ian? How about you give us this scoop?
I think he did say like that.
Dude, he was on the air on Monday, I guess.
Yeah.
He could have been doing this.
But what did he do? Didn't he tell us when the book came out and we had him on the show that there was a problem between the two and that they wouldn't be together? And
yeah, it was vague, though.
It was vague. Do you think he knew, though, at that point? Come on. If he knew, he would have said something. You know this motherfucker. He loves the publicity.
We asked him on Monday, why wasn't this in his book? And he was scared of lawsuits.
If he could have broke this fucking huge story,
his book would have sold like fucking hotcakes.
Like the proverbial hot cake.
That's right.
Yeah.
But then on Monday, my problem is Monday, now the whole story is exploding everywhere. We have him on the show.
Yeah.
We do ask him why it wasn't in his book. He says he was worried about lawsuits. But then he could have gave us this clip that we're listening to now.
That there's more
He could have gave this to us Monday. Enough, Ian. You got to answer something and give us something.
Yeah,
some kind of scoop.
Ian rules at having the information after the fact.
Right.
Ex post facto.
And so it was not a shock when I learned of this one child out of wedlock in Bakersfield.
Halperin says while working on a biography of the former governor just last year, he interviewed the women and believes each story.
Their stories were compelling, and of course none of them would describe Arnold as a serial monogamist. They described him more as a guy who was like back to his old trademark pickup line days back in the 60s.
What are those trademark pickup lines?
I don't know.
Fuck me.
Hey, good looking. What's cooking?
It probably was.
He's
corny.
One more clip from Ian Halperin.
Wow. fucking
making the rounds yesterday.
Go-to guy, Ian Halperin.
Giving everybody else some stuff, but not us.
Yeah.
Because he's saying that there could be up to 6 kids.
Oh, look at Fox Inside the Mind of a Cheater. And they showed Arnold. So I guess they're doing an exclusive.
Well, when Arnold dies, he's going to have to give his brain to science.
Really?
Yeah, to see why a guy like that would fuck pigs.
Yeah, well, I don't think you really got to. A lot of guys do. A lot of guys do.
Yeah, but you know what? He was kind of smart though.
Seahorses, sea pigs, whatever.
Maybe he was fucking her because he knew that she would keep her fucking mouth shut.
Yep. Yeah, you know? Yeah, she's gonna keep her fucking mouth shut.
It wasn't exactly the highest quality, but
you got to trade off. There's a trade-off factor.
That's a big trade-off too.
I was saying before, there's the Perkins waitress who shut the fuck up the whole time, and then there's the fucking hot stripper shit that was yapping and yapping about fucking Tiger.
But that's a new thing. Let's not forget.
Yeah. You're talking 14 years ago.
The hot women used to fucking keep their mouth shut.
I know.
They used to. This whole
14
thing changed only recently.
What decisions Arnold had to make every night? Do I fuck Jabba the Hutt or Tommy Shaw from Styx?
Here's Ian Halperin with another exclusive.
Of course.
The former California governor and Hollywood actor fathered a child with her, a boy, 14 years ago.
He always had, like Tiger Woods, an addiction to sex, an addiction to women. And that was his biggest downfall.
Shit, we could be saying that on these shows.
But he's Ian Halperin, the author of The Governator.
Right.
Number 632,836 on the Amazon.
Right. It'll move up a couple places.
Yeah, probably go up a couple of ticks.
He's
fucking Ian's drooling at this shit.
He's drooling, of course.
I could afford so many more fucking call girls as my goddesses.
Maybe you get some hotter ones next time.
Yeah, get some hotter ones. Get some that are a little paler, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you take the black away. I'm talking for you. That one on the right was not bad at all.
I didn't mind the one.
The light skinned black was not bad at all.
Yeah.
The other one.
She was a little ghetto, a little too ghetto for me.
Should we get Ian on the phone just to say what the fuck? Why are you doing this when you could have gave us some info?
I am fucking speaking for the listeners today.
No,
no,
a big no.
We heard what he said on the recordings we just played.
All right.
Oh, because he'll just start going off on something else. You know, let's play it out. Let's play it out. What would you ask Ian?
Hey, Ian, why?
Let me just tell you, Anthony Nicolini, let's fight the boxing.
All right, enough.
Great, Opie, you're great. Where's Norton? Is Norton there? Norton. Well, I said that Arnold fathered children. I've said this for years.
But you didn't say it on our...
I did say it on your program, but you weren't listening to His Highness.
Why isn't it in your...
I'm from Canada.
He's fucking just rambling. He just start rambling. Enough for him.
I guess you're right.
You know, until next time we get him on and beat the shit out of him. It's hilarious.
Sure. All right. We should take a little break.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait. His Highness is on Inside Edition, too.
Oh, Inside Edition.
Hold on.
Wow.
There's one more Ian Halperin clip.
Ringing off the hook.
There's a big day for him. And he announced on his Twitter that he was going to be making the rounds.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
I don't follow him. I should. I guess I should.
Incredibly, Maria gave birth just 5 days earlier to her youngest child, Christopher.
In the coming days, you're going to see divorce papers served.
Ian Halperin wrote the best-selling biography, The Governator, and has a documentary.
Hold on. The best-selling biography?
Hold the phone.
A bestseller?
That one didn't do as well as his other books.
Wait a minute. We were goofing on it the entire time.
Right.
How could they call it a bestseller?
Right.
Did he say, make sure you say bestseller?
Yes, I'm sure. He's a hype man.
What's up?
I guess people are buying the Governator.
Really?
Oh, shit. Yeah, because while it is in stock, there is a notice on Amazon here that says only 4 left. Order soon.
And just last week there were 5.
Yes, exactly. About the author.
It's moving up. I remember last time I checked the bestsellers ranking, it was in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
But today it's 61,056 in books.
But how can they say bestseller? bestsellers. I don't.
Documentary on Charlie Sheen airing on TV Guide Friday.
You believe this is just the tip of the iceberg?
We've heard about one woman, one child. Let me tell you right now, exclusively to Inside Edition, you're going to see a plethora of other women come out of the woodwork, because during my investigation, I interviewed at least 6 women who claim they had children with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You piece of shit.
See, he could have told
Ian,
that
you're
one.
a piece of shit.
He could have said that
You're
one.
dead to us.
On our very program. Exclusively to Inside Edition. He actually gets on a show and talks and gives information and then shuts up and allows the other host to talk. It's amazing.
Get the word to Ian. He's dead to us.
What Ian do we get on this show?
We get shit.
We get shit Ian.
Because we got to farm that shit out.
Of course.
And he was on our show Monday.
Yeah.
2 days later, he gives that to people that pay attention.
Yeah. We get information about him fucking taking pictures with Elmo in fucking Times Square.
That was our exclusive
That's
Monday.
our exclusive.
Thank you, Ian. Thanks a lot for that. We take care of you. You don't take care of us.
I've never seen so many happy people after your comment of Ian's dead to us. I've never seen the word yay written so many times.
At this point, Ian, more hated than Bobo.
Yes.
Ian, you're done. You're done.
I have an exclusive on my dick.
Bobo told me yesterday that his favorite nickname for his penis is the stub.
That's his favorite?
Little trivia for you.
Good to know. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bill Burr. Big story. Now we're hearing the love child is what, in college? I mean,
14.
His age gets
it was 10.
older every day.
Now we're
up to 14.
14.
14-year-old.
And the pictures look exactly like a young Arnold.
What's your take on this? Because we're basically saying, what a pig.
The woman's a slob.
She's a fucking pig.
It's a little reckless.
Yeah. Tad reckless.
Look,
even the younger version of hers.
Yeah, but here's the
rough
thing.
to look at.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, she did some things to him that his wife never did.
Well,
So
that's
okay,
yeah.
Come
We'll
on,
figure that out.
You know what? I thought that was actually. I didn't say it said TMZ. I thought that was actually writing on her dress, like some new style of clothes. What do I think? Who hasn't? Shit what you eat. We've all done it. The next day, woken up going, "Good Lord, my two worlds have just collided. How am I gonna finesse this one?" But this guy, I was saying to Jim, he took shitting where you eat to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know where you go beyond that.
Mm-hmm. That's as close as you can get, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the house talking with the wife.
The wife was commiserating about Arnold's affairs with her.
Really?
She was complaining he has affairs, and the woman's like, "Well, it's just the way he is." And I guarantee
Can
Maria
you believe that? Well, yeah, believe it or not, I can.
Yeah, Maria Shriver probably said one thing that made this woman want to fuck him. Like, he just can't. I mean, his big Austrian cock is so thick. I don't know how anybody takes it. That lady's little light in her head. But
If she was the house person there, that means when she had a kid, at some point, what's her name, Maria?
Yeah.
She probably held the baby and took a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had them 5 days apart. They had kids 5 days apart.
Actually, there is a picture of her holding the other kid.
Oh, looking at the face, just kind of going like, that's that jaw's awful wide.
Baby had a little flat top and sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Kid's
the Terminator.
Oh, Chip. Oh, fucking Chip.
Well, now our pal Ian Halperin saying there could be up to six women or 6 other children.
6 other children, I think. You're saying.
I think you can't judge somebody for doing some shit like that until you've been in their position with that level of temptation. I think it's very easy to be an out of shape slob shuffling to and from your cubicle, being like, "You believe that piece of shit?" I saw this thing one time. Russ Maneve told me about this show. They were showing people who won the lottery. And how
it's the greatest show.
How it ruined their lives. There was this guy.
One after another.
Big slob. Worked at like a Home Depot or something, married his high school sweetheart, love of his life.
Yeah,
just one of these great guys. If he died, straight to heaven, express lane, right? Never did anything bad. He wins the lottery. All of a sudden, the hottie at Home or whatever the fucking place was starts paying attention to him, and he didn't know how to handle it. Next thing you know, he starts banging her. He gets caught. His wife goes, "It's over." He goes, "Fine." He moves out, and after 3 days, he's like, "What am I doing?" So he calls her up to get her back, and the wife says, "Go fuck yourself." And then he hangs up all dejected, and then she goes, what am I doing? So then she drives over there to reconcile with him, and by the time she got over there, the guy killed himself.
Holy shit.
Okay? This guy stepped into Schwarzenegger's world for like 3 weeks, and he couldn't handle it.
He couldn't take it.
He offed himself.
And Schwarzenegger, for 14 years...
This poor bastard has had to live with his fame and power.
Yeah,
for 30 years. He's
poor
a victim.
Guy.
He's a victim.
But why not play it safe there, Bill Burr? That's my question. Wear a bag or maybe pull out. Make sure you're not getting women pregnant.
Because, look, the same way old people still say colored instead of African American, this guy is not going to wear a bag. He came up in the 60s and 70s. There was nothing. You got a shot in the ass, you were fine. He's just living by the old rules.
old school rules, man.
And probably in the end, he doesn't
bag.
give a shit. He probably didn't even fucking like Maria Shriver.
The kids involved, though. Oh,
that was a marriage of convenience for his political career.
I'm thinking.
You have to understand what this guy accomplished in his life and how like just invincible he must feel.
Yeah.
There's no way a guy who talks like he talks should become a movie star. A love interest.
How did he do that?
Could do a movie with Danny DeVito and it's a huge hit. None of it makes sense. And then and then becomes governor.
You're right.
My fellow Americans.
California.
He probably said comrade during his fucking political speeches, and he still got elected. Why wouldn't he think he could go raw and bang his fucking housewife? We will have a kid, and you will shut up.
And she did.
And she did. And they fired her, and that's why she was threatening to talk, and that's why it broke. I forget why he had to tell.
Why did he fire her?
Yeah.
I think that it was Maria wanted her fired because
boy.
of she knew, she found out. I wonder if the kid was just looking too much like him, and people were starting to know. There's something happened, something got set in motion where the fucking lady
All
was
he
going
had
to
to
talk.
do is sit down with her and just say, "Look, she found out, so obviously, just out of respect for her, this is how it's going to go down. All right, I'll make a big show out of it. I'm going to fire you, but you're still on the payroll.
Yeah, don't worry
all
about
right,
it.
I'm going to take care of you and our kid. I love our kid. You just say all the shit you got to say.
Set you up in a nice place.
You can't. Yeah. Once women feel like the gravy train is over, that's when they make their next business move, which nowadays is to write the book. To go on TV. You know it's coming.
Yeah, the dejected, scorned woman. Yeah. Well, she'll say some shit.
I bet she photoshopped Schwarzenegger's head on a picture of Tiger Woods and sent it to him. Get ready for the next week.
You want this?
But they would fuck unprotected in the house during the day. It was like an ongoing thing. I actually feel bad for his wife because she remembers every conversation she had with that woman.
I don't feel bad
about
for her.
his cheating.
She knew. She's stupid for fucking hanging in there like that. She knew.
Yeah.
She had to know years ago.
Yeah, she
So
knew.
why
he
the
was
fuck
cheating
did
her.
she stay in it?
Because she had
Because
kids
she
with
wanted to
him.
be. Nah, that's bullshit. I think it had more about the power of the whole thing.
But she left. Nah,
She
she's a
kinda
Kennedy,
bailed
man.
at it.
I think there
She's
is
a Kennedy.
I think that's a good point. There's an element of okay, so I'm going to leave this guy. But she's a Kennedy though, so she does have money.
She's not impressed by power. She's fucking. She's
I don't
like.
know about
But she
that,
left
man.
her whole career and shit.
But that's what I'm saying. She
But he
left a
was
very
the-
prestigious job
He
to
was
be
the
with him. She loved
governor
him.
of
Yeah.
California. That's way the fuck up there.
She was with him before that. She was with him for 20 years, 25
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, well,
When he was just a movie actor.
Yeah.
Like, she loved this guy. She's she's a fucking Kennedy, man.
I think
They're
the
used
love-
to powerful people.
I think the love left that relationship a long time ago.
Maybe. And
I
she knew
really
he was
do.
cheating, too. She knew.
I think it's a world we don't understand. It's a whole power thing. And sure, she's a Kennedy, but you want to keep that power going. And maybe that would fuck up the Kennedy power that she was a weak, that this happened to her. So maybe she was hoping that she could keep it all together. You know what I mean?
I think Kennedy. I think Schwarzenegger was just like a fan of politics. And he was like fascinated with the Kennedys. That's probably why he married her. Kind of like when Nick Cage married like Elvis's daughter.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think
Can I wear his blue suede shoes?
Yes.
And I think
Can I go upstairs in Graceland? You just like got such a fan.
take a dump on the death toilet.
Yeah, then he sees the toilet and he's like, oh, I got to fuck her forever now?
Let me ask you this: Why are the
Once the tour's over. God, I married her.
Why? No, what is?
Do you want to?
What is it all
you
about?
wanna?
Oh yeah, I do.
What is it for?
Christ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Highness, His Hollywood Highness, or His Royal Highness.
I think it's His Highness today. I haven't worked up to His Royal Highness yet.
You're just we're Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, where are
Deep
you?
undercover?
I'm undercover on the road. Seriously, guys, I just want to express my deepest condolences to the family of Steve C.
Yeah.
It's a huge loss for everyone, and everyone really loved him. He gave a lot of people opportunity, including myself, and I just, want to reach out love to his wife and his young son, and to all the listeners and to you guys. Just words can't express the loss of Steve C.
We're telling stories. Do you have a story about Steve C. that you want to tell everybody?
Yeah, well.
Oh my God.
Oh, perfect. Fucking perfect. Oh.
There's no better way to have started that than,
yeah.
Click.
But anyway, that'll be part of the Lying Weekend. E-Rock.
Why not?
And also Ian Halperin with his goddesses.
Ian Halperin.
Oh, right.
Liar, liar, pants on fire with Ian Halperin.
He came in with these girls that he hired to make believe that they were partying with him all night.
Right, remember that? And they just gave him up.
They're like, we don't even know this guy.
We don't know him. Who is he?
What?
I remember.
I love Ian Halperin, by the way. He's one of my favorites. Still.
And we got one of them on the phone like the Monday after. And I was like, yeah, we met him. He paid us.
Paid us to be there. Yeah.
Ian Halperin's the best because he's never admitted that he's lying.
No.
Like, he refuses. He still to this day insists that he was telling the truth.
His Highness had his goddesses with him. Yeah, sure.
And he didn't even pay him to have sex, just to show up and hang out.
All his lies are weird, too, because he brought in that guy with the French accent one time, and then Troy said that they were in the bathroom, and the guy didn't have a French accent anymore.
How do you not love? See the difference, though? You got to love him.
Yeah. He's just a performer.
He's a showman.
Right.
Yeah. Ian's a showman.
Max Tucker's a douche. Ian Halperin with his lies, you got to love it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You got to love it.
Just
there
on the
is a
phone,
difference.
And he's got, whatever his music cues are, the fake saxophone. He's like, oh, you don't believe me? I can play the saxophone.
Let me play the saxophone.
Oh, you don't think he plays the saxophone?
No, he does. I actually saw him do it live.
Oh, really?
At the showing of that movie, Ian actually plays the saxophone.
Oh, really?
I went to that showing. I think it was the Jackson thing he was doing.
The world premiere? That
Yeah.
was, what, in a basement somewhere?
Yeah, who did I go there with? Did I go there with a girlfriend? I might have gone there, but he was playing,
God,
and he was actually really good.
Can we have him on today? I love the guy.
He's the best.
You want to?
No.
Let's do it. Come on, we got nothing
just
else.
joking.
I'm going to book him for you.
Oh, boy.